Sports Beat is brought to you by Ken Garth. We hear you.
Well, sports fans have been waiting for a weekend like this one for quite a while now. The NFL Draft, with a social distancing twist, is giving our first live sporting event in several weeks, and several locals waiting for their phones to ring with the news that they have been selected. No surprise who went first overall, though.
With the first pick in the 2020 draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Joe Burrow, quarterback, LSU.
Yeah, several teams contacted the Bengals about trading up for that #1 pick. Cincy denied every offer because Joe Burrow was their guy from the get-go. 4 quarterbacks were taken in the first round. The 4th one?
With the 26th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select Jordan Love, quarterback, Utah State.
How cool is that? The Packers trade up from the 30th spot to number 26 so they can get their heir apparent to Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. He is now a Green Bay.
What do you say when you hear comparisons to Patrick Mahomes, the ones that I hear, Jordan?
Oh, I mean, that's a huge comparison. I'm not even saying I'm worthy of that comparison at all. He's a fantastic player. I love watching him, but it is what it is. They're going to compare me to whoever they want to compare me to at the time. So I don't have an opinion on that. I play how I play. So yeah.
Jordan Love here on the Rich Eisen Show, the day of the 2020 NFL Draft. So, who was your guy growing up? Who have you modeled your game after, Jordan Love?
I had a lot of guys growing up. I'll say the main one I grew up watching was Michael Vick. Love watching him, had the shoes growing up, and all that. So that was a huge part. But me, I watched everybody, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, just trying to take bits and pieces of their game.
Have you been connected with any of those guys? Have you spoken with any of those guys before or since?
Peyton Manning. I was out there at the Manning Pass Academy camp over the summer. So Peyton and Eli were out there, and I was able to, chat it up with them and be out there working out with them. So that was a pretty cool experience.
Well, what'd you pick up from them? What pieces of advice did they give you that you were able to take and maybe put into real time for you?
Oh, for me, I picked up a lot. They're dropping just little knowledge bombs on us all week. Whether we're out there throwing on the field, fundamentals. We got a little classroom time where we can go in there and just pick their brains and ask them questions, about how they watch film, how they study, and just try and get better every year. So I was able to learn a lot from them.
Wow. What? No, exactly, dude. I like it. Will that help the future of the team?
I like it. Hey, Rodgers is fragile.
Rodgers needs to watch his back, man.
This was a guy who was a late bloomer.
Pressure comes. He lofts it up. Pass is caught.
He's got more talent than any other passer in this entire draft.
Trying to buy a little time. Lofts it up in the air. One-handed grab.
The Green Bay Packers select Jordan Love, quarterback, Utah State.
Jordan, congratulations. Welcome to Green Bay. I have to imagine this has been a really emotional day for you. Can you just bring me through what the excitement was like to hear your name get called?
Oh yeah, super exciting. Finally getting that call and hearing my name. It was a lot of excitement just running through, my whole family and me. but it was just great to hear.
For a guy that didn't have a ton of college offers going into this thing, how meaningful was that for you to be able to call yourself a first-round pick?
My journey has been pretty crazy. Under-recruited, not a lot of offers. finally getting to college and make most of it, and now being a first-round pick. It's a pretty crazy journey. It was a lot of hard work out there. I knew that going into it, and then 3 years playing there. It's just a lot of hard work to be able to put those numbers up, and fun to watch and fun to be able to look back and see.
I saw some of the stuff about, getting a chance to talk to the Packers coaches and Brian Gutekunst a little bit during this draft process. I know it was different than what it is for most prospects, but what was that like for you, and what was kind of your interactions and impressions, getting to know the Packers staff a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy process for sure, just being in the whole thing, and but especially now with the quarantine and isolation. But actually, this last month I was able to do a Zoom call with the coaching staff and get more familiar with them and they're familiar with me. So it was a really good call, and I'm guessing that's what led to me getting picked up by them.
What is your excitement level like now? Obviously, getting a chance to come to Green Bay, where you have Aaron Rodgers, one of the best to ever do it, and getting a chance to learn from him now. Being
able to be at Green Bay and be behind Aaron Rodgers, it's one of the guys I grew up watching, learned how to do it from him. It'd definitely be exciting for me, and just a chance for me to learn and grow. His freakish arm talent, ability to make throws, and I've been watching him for a long time. I try and put things into my game from every quarterback, but Aaron Rodgers, he's a special talent. I've definitely been watching him my whole life.
He's got it! Touchdown, Green Bay!
Do you ever have a chance to be in Wisconsin? Do you know much about the area?
I don't know much about Wisconsin. Actually, I have been out there. We played Wisconsin like my freshman year. I didn't play, but we were out there. I'm not even sure where that's at compared to Green Bay. So I guess I could say I won experience out there.
Last thing for you, Jordan. Now, between, we obviously a lot of uncertainty what's going to happen here with the quarantine. What do you do now, and how do you get yourself prepared for when that time finally does come to get into Green Bay and get going with this thing?
Yeah, for me, I just keep preparing the same way I've been doing, working out. Things are going to change. I'm going to be able to get with coach staff and figure out what's even going to happen from here, because I don't even know yet. It's going to be interesting to see, but get my hands on the playbook and be able to learn it. It'll be good.
Jordan, thank you so much for taking the time, and welcome to Green Bay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You feel that ache? That's the earthquake. You feel that ache? That's the shaking. I feel the hate. That's your team hate. Y'all got loose feet. Kevin Bacon.
I got the stadium shaking. I got the whole crowd panicking. Got my gloves on, Gary Payton. I'm playing like I'm doing it for Adrian. You playing like you don't know what game we in. I'm playing like I'm Kano, I'm Kano.
Jordan Love's meteoric rise has finally found a home in Green Bay, where he could very well be the future face of the franchise. Here's Michael Schwartz to break down who they're getting and his strengths and weaknesses.
I think the big question with Jordan Love is, what version of him are you going to get in the NFL? Is it going to be the 2018 edition, when he was making plays all over the field? Or is it going to be the 2019 edition, when he never really seemed comfortable and threw 17 interceptions? Turnovers are going to be a big factor throughout his career, and he has to show better ability to manipulate defenses. He has really promising ability to throw downfield and extend plays, but he has to find a level of consistency, or he's going to struggle to stick around as a starter.